they call me. Promise that you'll never be lonely.
Guys, welcome back to Journey into Life. My name is Penny, and I am so sorry that I have not filmed in a very long time. And don't mind the hair, I had a shower and I just let it air dry. I haven't even really barely brushed it, so. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my kidney stone experience, which sucked so bad. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so back in June, I started having a lot of pain on my left side in my hip area, but I wasn't really sure what it was, so I just went into the doctor's, and she basically said that it was probably a kidney stone, but she didn't want to throw a huge bill on me with the CAT scans. So she just prescribed me some pills to hopefully maybe pass the stone. Well, then a few weeks later, I was back in pain to the point I was in tears. I left at 3 o'clock in the morning to the ER. When I got into the ER, they, of course, they had me do a urine sample, blah, blah, blah. And then once I got back from using the bathroom, I pointed at the throw up bag and asked them for it. And minutes later, I mean, I wasn't even in the ER for like 15 minutes before I just started puking. Sorry, but that was probably gross. But the pain hurt me so bad that I ended up throwing up because of the pain. They were trying to get IVs and everything on me. It took them a while because I have really bad veins. Well, once they were able to get the IV and everything, they went ahead and gave me a shot here for the pain, or it was the nausea, and then a shot in like my hip butt area for nausea because I was throwing up and everything. And then later on, they decided they were going to admit me to the hospital. I was tested for COVID. I tested negative, of course, thank goodness. I was supposed to stay, sorry, someone just like walked by, and I think it's UPS, so be right back. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, that was my UPS person. They just dropped off a package, and I'll be doing a separate video on that. But, after they tested me for the COVID, I had the rapid test, so it came back within an hour. After that, they took me to a room. They had me in there. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I ended up leaving at like 8 or 9 o'clock that night, which kind of sucked, but I was supposed to stay overnight, and I didn't because I had a lot of issues back here at home. Well, after that, I had another visit to the ER, and that was my last visit. I had like 3 visits to my local ER. And this ER is so small that they don't really do surgeries. They don't do births or anything like that. So once I went in that one last time here in town, they're like, you're not gonna pass this stone on your own. You're gonna have to go see a specialist. Well, I explained everything. I wasn't going to be able to get in because I've tried getting in, but they wanted like $300 up front at this one doctor's, and then they wanted $100 and something at this one doctor's, and then on top of that, another amount of money just to have a down payment for surgery, and I told them I couldn't. Well, they didn't want to send me into the ER. I didn't mean to say into the ER. They didn't want to send me by ambulance because I wasn't like dire, like I wasn't dying. So they wanted me to see if somebody could take me out 2 hours away from home into Amarillo, Texas. Well, my friend was willing to do that. We actually found somebody that was very kind and generous to pay for filling up her tank and giving us some extra money. And I'm so thankful for that we were able to get out to Amarillo. I was in the ER. We got to the ER about like 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't get my own like hospital room until 1 o'clock the following day. We went in at Tuesday, and we got there Tuesday 11 o'clock at night. I didn't get my room until 1 in the afternoon Wednesday. So I was in the ER, no sleep for 24 hours. I had 1 hour sleep in the ER, 1 hour. Then I finally got my room. I was able to have lunch and I had dinner and everything else. I'm thankful for that. the nurses and everybody were so kind and everything. Well, I was in the ER, I was in my own room all Wednesday. I didn't go out. I didn't like kind of walk around or anything. Thursday comes around. I had surgery at like 7 something in the morning, like 7:30. They take me back to get like operation prepped and everything. And I tell you what, I was so freaking scared. I knew my dad had this surgery before, but I myself was scared because I've never had any issues like that before. So I talked to the anesthesiologist, all that stuff. I was put under to sleep. They did the surgery. They blasted the stone where they made it into multiple pieces. They took the stones out. They put a stent in, and I couldn't get the stent out until like, it was like, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It was like 5 days later that I got the stent removed. I had to go all the way back to Amarillo, which is a 2-hour drive, mind you, to get my stent out. And then now I have another appointment for my follow-up on October 5th. So hopefully they can tell me what caused the stones so I can stray away from it. I'm still having like post-surgery issues. Like I'm get here and there pain, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm thankful for that. I had a $44,000 bill through that hospital, but I was thankful enough that like there was like this thing called like a charity thing that it paid it out. I didn't have to, but I still have to pay the anesthesiologist bill. I have to pay the doctor's bill. And like, I think one other thing, but I'm not really sure I can't remember what that one was for, but like, I still have like 3 different bills that are like over $1,000 each. So slowly I'll get those paid off, build my credit back up and everything like that. But yeah, that was my story. So that was my story about kidney stones. I have really strayed away from a lot of sodas. I don't drink as much sodas as I used to. If I drink any sodas, it's more like Sprite or something like that. I don't drink any dark sodas unless it's like one here and there. I don't want to cause any more issues with my kidneys or anything. I drink more water. I drink Gatorade. I drink the water packets that you make, flavor packets. Cranberry juice here and there just kind of help flush out the system and everything like that. But other than that, that is my kidney stone story, and I tell you what, it was the worst thing I could have ever gone through so far in my life. Hopefully there's nothing worse. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my story. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you'd like to see in this channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.